Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have a food pantry haul for you. This is our county food pantry that allows you to come in twice a month. They have one day that is what they call Commodities Day, which is more of the government subsidized items, and it's you get what you get. It's set items. You can say no to things, but you can't pick and choose what you want. And then the other day, you get to decide what day of the month you want to come in. And that was today, and you get to shop. So they'll tell you get one item off of this shelf or two off of that shelf or whatever. And so you get to choose. They also usually have things out front that are take as much as you want because it's things that they have an excessive amount of. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to tell you. So we are a family of 7. So as I go, I will point out some things that they have different shelf for larger families that they allow you to pick a larger item like a family size box of cereal or a large jar of peanut butter, that kind of thing. So first things first is you got to pick 7 drinks or 1 drink for each member of your household. So we are a family of 7 and they had these and I walked up and the lady knows me and she goes, "Aren't you the one that likes sparkling water?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Good." And she gave me a whole case. So the whole 24 case down there. Then she said I was picking out a few others and I had pulled out a couple Diet Cola for my husband. And then I went ahead and picked up a couple more of these because my husband and I both like these and some of my kids like them. And she's like, "Here, just take the other partial case." And that's not all of them. We actually drank 4 of them on the way home too. Ha. So she knows me. She loves me. She knows we'll drink them. And it's one of those where, like she said, nobody else picks them for whatever reason. I love them. So it works for me. All right. So meat-wise, we got to choose one thing of meat that was like meat. I don't know how else to say that. So they had like frozen ground beef. They had some chicken. So I did these center cut pork chops. Just as something, I don't buy pork a lot. I don't buy beef a lot. Generally, I stick to chicken because it's the cheapest, chicken and turkey. So to get some pork or beef is nice. Because we're a larger family, she also gave us this boneless pork loin. They keep some of these larger pieces of meat back, like whole turkeys, whole hams, half pork loins, those kind of things, and save those back for the larger families because... excuse me, a husband and wife couple would have a hard time eating this, or maybe a couple with even a couple of small kids would have a hard time eating all of that before it went bad. So they saved that back. We got to pick out 2 more processed meat type items. So I got 2 of those prosciutto mozzarella things, and he said because those were smaller, he'd let me get 2 of those. And then I did these sausage links because I thought, oh, these would be a good thing to have on hand for making like breakfast for dinner for the kids. So yeah, they always have a rack with produce on it and you can take as much as you want. This time they had a lot of lettuce. They had some kale. There was some like stir fry bagged mixes. So I picked up this avocado ranch salad for me that I will probably have for lunch today. It still looked good, like the lettuce wasn't looking yucky or anything like that. And then 2 of these spring mixes because one of those will do my family for a meal of salad. So as a side, not even as a main dish. So picked those up. I picked up a thing of all-purpose flour because that's always useful. And then these peanut butter toasted O's are what the kids picked out on cereal. They had a lot of like Raisin Bran and like Special K type flaked cereals that my kids are meh on, but they saw the peanut butter and went for it. A gallon of 2% milk and a dozen eggs. We do have chickens, but they have slowed down for the winter. And then also the store-bought eggs work better for making like hard-boiled eggs or deviled eggs because they peel easier. So that's what those will be used for sure. Canned goods. This was on a miscellaneous shelf. I wish I had paid attention because unfortunately it is sweetened, but my kids will use it, adding it to smoothies. They're going to add it to smoothies. I might try putting it in oatmeal too, because all my kids love peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, we could pick up 2 things off of this shelf. It was a bunch of condiments, ketchup, mustard, mayo, all those kind of things. They also had canned soup on that one. kind of the miscellaneous canned items. So I went with peanut butter. If you can tell me what brand this is, let me know, because it does not have any information on it. And I have no idea. We got to pick 1 can of fruit, so I did mandarin oranges because it's been a long time since the kids had those. And then 4 cans of vegetables. I did 2 black beans and 2 sweet peas because we just had sweet peas the other day, so I just used those up. And then I could pick 4 cans off of another shelf that was kind of miscellaneous meats, soups, baked beans, those kind of things. And I did 4 cans of that chicken. I use this a lot to make chicken salad for the kids. I make chicken nuggets for me. A bunch of different things. They had this variety pack of like granola bar type things that come in a bunch of different flavors. It had, where was it? Oh, it was there. Almond Bliss, birthday cake, maple glazed donut, and peanut butter pie. That I thought the kids would enjoy those. I was thinking 1 gram of sugar meant that they were low carb. They are not. It's just 1 gram of added sugar, but they were like 27 carbs for each one. Oh, well, the kids will eat them. Then we got to pick up, here, let's do that first. I also, these were on a shelf together of like snacky stuff, so I picked up those for the kids just for random desserts. We got to pick 4 things of bread items. So I did 2 of these garlic naan. I use those as pizza crusts. And then the same goes for the small ones. They just make awesome little pizza crusts. So these I like to do, and the kids get to pick and choose whatever toppings they want to. And then another baked good that was dessert I did this lemon loaf, and the kids really liked it. I put this whole container in the freezer, and they will just pick one out, and we do it for breakfast because they usually do some kind of baked good, muffin, bagel, something like that, and they put it in the toaster oven to reheat. Some kind of fruit and some kind of protein. Egg, sausage, a spoonful of peanut butter, cheese, something like that. Some non-food items. I picked up 2 things of multivitamin. They just have a shelf full of non-food things, toothbrushes, toilet paper, lots of different like aspirin and cold medicine and those kind of things. So I did the 2 things of multivitamins for the kids. And then out front they have a shelf or a table always set up with things that you can take as much as you want of, because it's things that they have an excessive amount of. So they didn't really have a whole lot. They had some Italian dressing in packets, some dented cans, not really anything major. But they had these, and this is something that my husband drinks a lot in his truck. And so I sent him a picture of the specific flavor that they had, and I double checked with the guy, hey, is it okay if I take a whole case of these, because they kind of had some open? And he's like, yeah, please take like more than 1 case. So after we left, I turned around and looked back, and the guy had carried out like 15 more cases of these. So I went ahead and took 3 of them. I took 2. And then when I saw that he had done that, I went ahead and went back and got another one. Because, yeah, my husband said they just taste like chocolate milk, this flavor. It's the whole lotta chocolata, I think is how it's pronounced. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take some more of those, because obviously they had a bunch. So, and they were just about done for the day. So that is everything. Woof. I am going to get this stuff put up. I'm going to open that and eat it for lunch. And my kids are already eating lunch. That's a lot of times what I do is we get home at lunchtime. I make them lunch so that they can go and be quiet while I film this. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you need help, please seek it out. There is a link in the description of this video for how to find food pantries in your area. If you need help, the economy is crazy. The inflation is crazy. More people are needing help. Don't be ashamed to ask. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye, and God bless.